curriculum is our education system, or lack thereof. No child, not one single child gets left behind. Phrases like this bounce off the corridors of our veins like our school system got fed up contesting for our well-being. You know, they say her mother's brother is the scarecrow because she hasn't yet found a brain. So they corral you down dead end streets. And they like to call them school zones, but I call them cemeteries. And they tell you to drive slower, not because there are children in the area, no, but because they want you to be able to see the engravings on the gravestones that read, no child left behind, no child left behind. We will cut them off from their roots, the generation gap, and displace their values. The media hype, we will get them all. There will be no child left behind. But what about the man down the street who said if by chance her name got picked out the bucket, he would hold her hands? What she didn't know is that Kipper Middle School has 17 spaces left. And 364 applicants. Her mother didn't have the heart to tell her that standing on the corner giving away her body like I give away these secrets on stage will probably be a career. That life has to be this way because some guy with a nice suit pressed as firmly as my fingers are clenched into this fist with no more foresight than through the lenses of his $426 glasses doesn't want to lose his job. So Daisy sits. And Daisy waits. But Daisy's name isn't called. So Daisy's name goes on to the waiting list. Waiting for Superman. We're waiting for an oily-haired, blue-eyed illegal alien to fly down and resolve our problems when right down the street from the White House, the 8th grade reader proficiency statistics are 14%. 14%? 14%. What hope do we have if our nation's capital can't produce our nation's leaders? And when the label E7099 fell on the lower end of the waiting list, little Daisy's mother swears she saw her daughter's hair become as thick as the standardized testing score gap between poor and rich students. Which is part of the reason why Kareem can snatch a job away from Ian using affirmative action. Even though Ian is one of the lucky ones who made it out of the quicksand of academics based on the creed, a teacher is a teacher is a teacher. You see a good professor will watch a bad one say about on the SS, you can't find me because I have tenure. That's like I'll continue to cripple our students until the few who do graduate are scared to walk the halls again. And then they stand up. Never tall enough to reach their goals, knees buckled in like the parentheses they don't yet know how to use, joints torn like the contents of their parents' arms, erect and high like the flight pattern of a Kryptonian they don't know doesn't exist, palms facing heaven like they give away their dignity to a false prophet they don't even know they worship. They're waiting for Obama. What? They're waiting for Superman. They're waiting for God, but there is no light at the end of their tunnel. Just another funnel leading to yet another conveyor belt. So stop expecting a red cape to fly down and save you. Put yours on instead. The time for play is over. They took recess a long time ago anyway. And I know Carter G. Woodson spins over in his grave because it's not just the Negroes anymore. It's everyone. Even though Lauren is miseducated, making her hill a lot steeper, but still, we have to climb and pull each other up and eventually learn to fly because no one will save our school systems if we don't.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go!